We're here playing another TGC Tours World Cup, or sorry, not World Cup, National Treasure course. Charlie's far too crummy to be in the World Cup. Yeah, National Treasure contest course. Here we're going to play Pequawket. I don't know how the hell to say this. Pequawket Basin in New Hampshire. Charlie, good English boy, and boy, absolutely, he's a youngin'. He's created this first course he's created, I think, on Xbox. He was originally a Nintendo Switch designer. And if you're thinking, why would anybody design on a Switch? You're not alone. But he was able to make it work. Probably because he didn't know any better at the time. And then he realized how awful Switch was and eventually got himself an Xbox. So, let's see. We're fall time. Oh, in the corners? In one of the corners there's a shrine. Oh, what's this? That's just a rock. Alright, we'll find it. Let me know when we get close to it. Alright. Pretty good look to it. Planting looks pretty nice. Bunkering looks pretty nice. It's uphill a bunch. Okay. Starting out with a nice gentle par 4 here. And we go right into the bunker, into the rough. Beautiful. This is that far uphill, is it? Wow. I gotta follow a road. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Guess I won't run it on this green. Okay, which designer's template guide did you use? Bunkering's cool. Can be tough, but oh no, they can be tough. So fair warning. I was gonna say, I hope you didn't just put the tough but fair garbage in there. That's the frontmost. It's a deep green. 171 you went for. Okay. Loosely Ross inspired. Okay. But a lot of your own stuff. How long was that hole? A 460-ish, I want to say? Yeah, okay. Yeah, framing's pretty good. That's a nice pin. Work. Yeah, let's try there. Oh, he's only played it perfectly. He's only played it perfectly. Now he's got a tough putt, but he landed it on about the only spot you can land it. Bunker at the front of the fairway. Yeah, that's fair. This is looking all right. I mean, when you only create one course a year, you have plenty of time to make it, right? So. I see the desire to stay right, but then if I miss that ridge, I'm gonna get cambered left, which I did. I'm not overly upset about that fact though. When I'm gonna have 100 yards left. Hey there, Matt. Cluster of rock. Oh, this over here. I'm just trying to think New Hampshire. Not the largest state in the Union. But I'm trying, there are a lot of rock clusters. I mean, Charlie will have researched this, we know that. New Hampshire's near Massachusetts, isn't it? Vermont, kind of in that area. Like those three states are kind of close to each other, I think. So, yeah, this would make sense then. I wouldn't mind the trees being a little bit, well, not there, quite honestly. Particularly if we ever get a like a good left right wind here. Not because I think they're going to be in the way, just for looks. Just makes that tee shot appear more cramped than it is. But it's only for that one particular wind. Yeah, no, I knew it wouldn't come to play. It's just more of just the looks of it, and it's not my favorite, having a tree look like it might be in the way. I actually kind of wanted that to be a bit fast. Alright, I kind of see where you're coming from there, Matt, because it does look like they've been placed there as opposed to they were there. And we just kind of routed around them. I see what you're saying. I mean, and that's tough to accomplish, though, making it look like they just always were there. Nice easy putt here. Pulled the hell out of my approach, though, so it's hard to be too, it's hard to be too upset with it. Okay. So this has been a feature, this, bunker cutting in at kind of driver length. Rossishness to it. If I can ever fly it, I'm in decent shape. I don't think I can, though. Oh, maybe I could. Oh, I could easily carry it. Oh my god. Wasn't anywhere near it. Okay. Time to ride the ridge here. Oh, I slowed it. But it's okay. Oh, no, wait now. Is it, though? Didn't quite climb the... That's why I wanted to be left. Ride the ridge. Missed this front ridge. Just run right around there. Oh, well. Yeah, I think the environment's really well done. I think it fits where we're supposed to be. And then again, pin, you want to be as far left as you can to get at this pin. Oh, and then we get booted over here. All right. Uphill. Sure. Yeah, the wind wasn't favorable for that either. Just fine. So this area is flatter over here, which would give you a better angle at that. And back here. Over here, I don't know if it would matter as much. That broke left. That. Yes, kind of to Matt's point. This part here, whoops, wrong button. This part here looks pretty cool. And then you get up here and there's none of it there. There's none of it here. It just looks very strategic. It's like you've placed it strategically where it might work better if it was just kind of randomly scattered around. As far as it looking natural and all that. Okay, a little cross bunker action up here. I'm not going to try it because it's uphill and all that stuff. And with wind, you know, maybe I could get it over it, but no need to. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that it's difficult to make it look natural. I mean, it's almost like you just need to just randomly fire them out there, and that might not work well either. Ah, I misjudged it. It's just a bit to the right. Oh, it's just a little bit to the right. It's fine. But yeah, meter and file size will do that for you. Oh, you narrow little shoot here, you bugger. I was trying to figure out a way to say what you just said, Celtic, is that there are some really quite bare areas that it would have. I was trying to think of what to fill it in with, though. That's probably what would work. Nah, this is a bad idea. Oh, maybe not. The just banana slice driver. Oh, this was a great idea. It's the best idea I've ever had. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna need a minute. I might need a cigarette after that. I thought I was gonna miss the putt because that would have been so me. The old fully lofted slice driver. Alright, bit of Verdanishness to this, but not a full-born one. Here's the thing, Falco. It's basically a certainty that the next game, if there is a next game, I'm starting to wonder. But the next game will also be playable on previous gen consoles, right? So PS4, whatever Xbox is. Does that limit what they're able to do as far as improving visuals like that? Because I could see where there's stuff that you could do on PC or next gen consoles that won't work on the previous gen consoles, and I don't know how that would affect the playability on the previous gen consoles. The other thing they have to worry about is lag too, all right? So if there is a way to make it that you can do all this fun stuff on the newer stuff, then it might not play at all on a PS4. So it's tough, right? And at some point they're going to have to go to the next gen, but I don't think they can do it now because there's still shortages. I didn't want that. This needs like multiple kicks. Oh, no, get out of there. No, damn it. Excuse me. I mean, they could just say, screw it, we're going to go PS5, Xbox, whatever it is, and PC, but there's a lot of people out there still using PS4s and whatever the Xbox counterpart is for that. It's not usually a great business decision to alienate a good chunk of your customer base. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just missed the fairway, and that made things a bit more difficult. Yeah, I see the Rossishness in here. Bunkering is a little bit... I don't know. And I think Ross kind of was similar, maybe. But, there is a time... It does feel at times like bunkers are there because they're supposed to be bunkers, not really because they're doing much, if that makes sense. That was oh, see, that's not enough break. that's that's a fairly significant break we got there. There is a bit of samishness to it too, Zone. That's a good point. It's felt like the holes are pretty similar in how you play them. And again, it's tough. It's tough to create, because if you make it too different, then people are going to be like, well, this is out of place with the rest of the course. So there's a line there. I mean, what I've heard is that it is faster. I don't know if it's PC level faster, and it also depends on the graphics card. Like, my graphics card's not that great, so. I know when Canuck went up to a 3080, it was significant, the change in speed. Yep, definitely a lot of subtle camber and angle stuff going on. Is it the lighting that's doing the bunkers? I mean, it just feels like I could go around this course for multiple rounds and never ever go in a bunker. Isn't necessarily a bad thing, just is that gonna be about right? I don't know. Oh, I might have just got the gap perfectly here. Oh no, because the wind was the other way. Blew. Oh, come on, get out. Ah! Stupid wind. If there's no wind, I land here and I run right in there. But because it was coming this way because of the wind, now I'm screwed. That's going sideways at the hole. It was the wind. I knew how it had to get in there, but because it was going so far to the left at the end, the wind killed it. That made it that much harder. Just not the right wind for that hole. I mean, this isn't a Redan at all, but some similar characteristics, right? Where you've got the big ridge to the left and on a drivable 4, I don't mind it. So long as I leave myself in a tough spot if I either make a poor decision or make a poor shot, then I'm okay with it. If it's a reasonable shot and then I have a really tough putt, that's when I'm in a tough spot, that's when I'm gonna get a little bit perturbed. Yeah, Vermont was forget who did Vermont, but he went autumn too, I think. As I was saying, I don't think I'll ever be in a single bunker out here. See, I'm not. It was Nick, that's right. Yeah, I remember he went autumn. The reason I remembered is autumn's not my favorite. Probably because I don't particularly like autumn in real life. Slow's no good. I think northeast probably is probably going to work best for autumn. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, we got a big rock clumping, and then we got a little rock clumping, and then we have nothing here. So it's just little things like that. Yeah, the planting of the trees is good. Yeah, the overall environment is, save for the rocks on occasion, the overall environment is really quite good. Playability, fine. Like there's nothing bad about it. If I get sandwich going, will it bounce on, I wonder? Because I know gap wedge is going to go too far. Oh, we'll fly all the way there. Never mind. Okay, so what you might notice is that the beads are going this way. Now, that's intended to suggest that the green is sloping in this direction. So then you hit a putt, and it should go this way. Well, my putt went that way. Even this one's going. I'm weird. I don't get it. If I was really wondering, like if I was really worried about shooting a low score, I'd be wormholing or ground, whatever. I'd be doing something to make sure I knew what the hell the green was doing. Yeah, not approved. I'm sure if I did like the old this thing, right, and I went and looked at each one, I would have figured out. But I just can't be bothered. All right. One thing that I'll wait till I'm done. Oh, okay. Long par 4, water left. The angle from the left is better. Cameras towards the water. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to that putt. I don't think it's on the designer. Okay, and then reverse camber compared to where the pin is. Oh, Did I miss that being uphill or something? How'd that come up so short? That like kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't realize. That's why I kind of was like, oh. when I got on the tee, I was like, oh. Because I was gonna say what this course could have used, in my opinion, was something a little bit different on occasion, just to give you something to look forward to. I think it's a solid course. I think it's, you know, it's the environment's well created. I think the strategy makes sense. The greens are not anywhere near as tough as you think they are, or have been saying. I didn't find them that. There's a couple putts that were crazy, but nothing. You know, nothing awful. So I mean, and you could play it to a certain spot, and you're gonna be fine. It did kind of feel like after the first handful of holes, you'd kind of seen the course, right? Like you'd kind of seen what the course was gonna offer. There wasn't really, yeah, you put yourself on the slope, you're in rough shape. I get it. But I mean, it's entirely possible to put yourself in places where you don't have crazy putts. That's kind of what I was getting at there. So I didn't feel like the greens were crazy at all. Yeah, that to me would be what we'd work. And so again, first course you've done in 10 months. When you're not in the designer consistently, you're not going to be getting better, right? So, the more you're designing, the better this stuff will come out. But it did seem to lack kind of a memorable something. Memorable hole, memorable shot. I don't know. It just felt like it just felt like every hole felt very similar to each other. So I don't know. It's good. It's solid. The 18th is probably the best hole, but it's the last hole, so it's what I remember the best. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say for what would make it better. I think it's a good course. Like it's not a bad course in any way. You're up against some tough courses though. That's the thing, right? So, that's how it could be a bit better. It's just that there's something to look forward to, or just something that just made it play a little differently at different spots at times. I'm not sure. Brutal job of me explaining that. Anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, hit like and subscribe. Appreciate it. I'll be back with another playthrough soon. Now I'm going to say cheers.